anybody off the top of their head know the qualifications for an animated film to be Oscar worthy? It's only got to have a run in theaters for a certain amount of time.
I think it has to be a feature film.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Even the Netflix movies have to be in theaters for a little bit.
Okay.
Even if it's not like worldwide, it has to be in theaters.
I guess in the comments down below.
I have a present.
Give it to us. Well, we're looking at these nominees. There's 5. And they're nominated. We got Pinocchio, Guillermo Toro's Pinocchio, Marceltheshellwithshoeson with Shoes On. That's a title. Boots, The Last Wish, The Sea Beast, and Turning Red. Have y'all heard of these movies?
Yes.
Have y'all
I've
seen
heard all?
No.
I have not watched Marcel.
I've seen one.
You only know 2 and you've only seen 1, Jimmy?
Right.
Which ones have you seen, JR?
I've watched all but the Marcel and the Shell.
Okay. Isaac, you seen any of these?
I saw Sea Beast. I finally ended up watching Turning Red. I don't know why it got nominated, but I haven't watched Pinocchio yet. I've seen the trailer for Marcel, the Shell, and I've seen Puss in Boots. So,
okay.
So 3 out of 5. Yeah.
Noah.
Oh, I've seen 4 out of 5. I haven't seen Marcel with the shiny shoes.
Okay, well, with y'all opinion, do y'all think these 5 movies should have been nominated? And is there any movie like from last year that you can think of that should have been nominated or should have been in one of these movies' place? So none of these movies, none of the Disney movies, no more movie come off rip that you guys think that got snobbed.
I think the bad guys got snobbed a little bit.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
The bad guys may have deserved it. I can see why it may have not been.
I mean, that's DreamWorks, right?
Yeah, that's DreamWorks.
Yeah.
We got Puss in Boots, though.
Yeah, they deserve both nominations.
Oh.
Yeah, they can have both.
What would you take off, for the bad guy?
If I had to take, I'd probably take off Marcel with the shoes we walk on, because I haven't seen it, so I'll take that off. That movie may be great. I just haven't seen it.
Isaac, what about you? What would you take off?
I probably take off Turning Red.
If you got to pick a movie, what movie would it be?
Honestly, never mind. No. I'll say bad guy.
No, say it now.
I was gonna be like, you know what? I like that movie enough. And it would be quite the uproar to see a Dragon Ball movie get nominated for an Oscar. That would be something wild.
You serious?
We're way off the deep end, boy.
I'm not mad at the pick.
You know what?
I'm not mad.
I think,
don't be bad. Don't be bad.
I think that's on my bucket list. I want to see Dragon Ball get nominated for an Oscar. That'll never happen, and I'll die of pancreatic disease before that happens. But you know,
Good job.
But if I had to pick, I would take off Turning Red, because even though I haven't seen Marcel, is it Marcel?
It's
Marcel.
Okay.
Marcel.
The Shell with shoes on.
I wouldn't take that movie off the list because I saw the trailer for it, and the trailer was enough to get me to tear up. It looks genuinely like a pretty heartwarming movie. So I have to give it that. Turning Red didn't do shit for me. So, I was like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Damn, y'all saying Turning Red was a bad movie? Is that what y'all saying?
I ain't seen Turning Red.
No,
I'm about to call it a bad movie.
Worthy.
Are y'all saying it's not Oscar worthy?
Not Oscar.
No.
I think it is Oscar worthy.
I think it's average.
Yeah.
Jimmy, what
There's
would you
some
take
good
off?
things.
And what would you add?
Well, you know me, man. I still think Chippendale was an animated movie.
I don't know why
No.
I asked you. I don't know
No.
why. I
Fuck off, no.
don't know why.
I
JR.
still think, but you
JR.
know,
Yo,
JR. F
Yo.
Jimmy. What you taking off? What you added?
I would take off Turning Red. It doesn't feel like an Oscar nominated worthy movie.
Yeah, y'all slept on Turning Red. Y'all don't understand that.
guess
I
so.
watched Turning Red. I did. I just didn't
I
think
said
it was
you
that
slept
big a
on it.
deal.
Comments down
Alright.
below. Is Turner Red that
Slept
bad?
on it.
Did you
Turner
It's
see
Red.
not.
Turner
Look,
Red?
it's not bad. It's just very.
Yeah, it's not a bad
Yeah.
movie.
Y'all
It's
didn't
just
understand
average
Turning
at
Red.
parts.
The people I'm defending,
what you want to see.
people
Ugly
I'm
Saints.
defending
It's just
Turning Red, but I
telling the
don't want
story
Turning
that's
Red
already
to
been
win.
told hundreds of times.
I-
They
Just
didn't
with
know
a
what
giant
win.
red panda.
I know what.
And
What story they
Kanto
told
with its
100
whole
times?
geriatrical trauma, with its whole like generational trauma type
Name
shit.
6 movies that did that.
Why
Because it's been told 100 times. Name 6. They told the way they told it. Of course, movies always tell the same stories, don't forget it, but it's how they tell it. So give me 6.
Yeah, and how they told it was kind of boring. Also, it took.
How's it
Also, they're
boring?
like the boy band's elements just doesn't do it for me. It's just.
This is why you are uncultured. You really are.
No,
You are
how is that
uncultured.
uncultured? How is
You
that
are.
uncultured? It came out like last. No. It just didn't
Did
do
you
it
get
for
the
me.
movie? Did you understand what they was doing?
Yeah, I understand what it was doing. I
What was
just
it doing?
didn't care.
No, tell me what was it doing?
It was talking about like the emotional like journey between a daughter and the mother not letting the daughter do what she wants to do, and the daughter's like transforming into a panda. It's like a whole generational curse or whatever, and the mother is like, no, you shouldn't be the panda. The panda is dangerous. The panda will turn you into somebody you're not. And she's like, well, what if this is somebody who I am? And I'm like, I don't fucking care. Also, it could be a period joke. There's a lot of period jokes in this.
It was not a period. I am so sick of people saying that. It was not a period. She used the period thing to cover up that she turned into a panda because she didn't. The little girl didn't know her mother knew about the panda. It was just one little thing. I am so sick of people saying that. It was just.
I know it's not the whole thing. I know.
All right.
I don't think Turner Red should win.
What do you think should win out of the 5?
I'm leaning towards Puss in Boots or the Sea Beast.
Okay. All right.
I don't know yet.
JR, what you think should win out of the 5?
Even
Even knowing what you know right now and the things that have been said about the movies you don't know about, which one you think should win?
maybe Marcel would be like the underdog of this this list. But then again, I kind of want Puss in Boots to win because that's an awesome movie.
Jimmy,
Marcel the Shell with Shoes
it's gonna win, huh?
for the super game.
Isaac.
The big one.
I mean, I have a feeling that Puss in Boots is gonna win, but I really want Sea Beast to win. Sea Beast came out of nowhere, and that movie turned out to be a lot better than I thought it was going to be, even though I was really excited for it. So I feel like Sea Beast would be such a fun win. So I hope it's Sea Beast.
Okay. All right. You dear viewer, you
What
took
about
a
you,
shot at
Walter?
the-
Walter.
Yeah. What about you?
I haven't seen Turner Red. Turner Red's the only one I haven't seen, and the Shell thing, I haven't seen that one either. I have seen Sea Beast. I've seen Pinocchio, and I've seen Puss in Boots. The movie I would take off though might get tar and feathered in the comments, but I take Pinocchio off. my
really?
personal opinion. Because I didn't think that movie was all that and a bag of chips, and that was boring to me. I'd rather watch Turning Red than watching that, but again, I ain't seen Turning Red. This Marcel thing does look interesting. But the movie I would replace with that is Belle. I would definitely replace that with that. I definitely think that is Oscar worthy. But
That was last year.
It came out.
Yeah,
It came out 2020
for
us.
For us, yeah. It would count.
Oh.
It would count. It would count in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say?
Technical flag.
I thought you was gonna say Rise. Didn't Rise come out last year? Rise didn't
I
come
don't
out-
think
Yeah, but it wasn't. It didn't have.
I know, I just thought you was gonna-
run or anything
I
like
know.
that.
I
Yeah.
know. I just thought you was
I mean-
gonna say Rise
I
just to
mean,
bring
yeah.
up Rise.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say that. I'm not. You don't know me. The movie that I think is going to win, it is between Pinocchio or it was between Pinocchio or Puss in Boots. That's what I think it's between, because Pinocchio is the director is prolific, and people been talking about this one. It won a couple of awards and everything like that. And Puss in Boots is the most popular movie on this list, and probably the juggernaut at the box office and everything like that. So it might have a little bit of a leg, but those people don't care about that. I feel like it'd be Pinocchio. Hell, the underdog might be Marcel. It might be that. But that's what I feel like. If you put a gun to my head, I'd probably have to say Pinocchio, though.
Yeah. I think I'm leaning towards more than. I think the CB really does deserve it.
I feel like CB should, out of
Yeah.
all five movies, granted, I have not seen Turning Red or Marcel. I have seen the trailer like Isaac did, and I feel like I would enjoy that. I feel like CB's as a movie, as a story, animation, and everything like that, that's above all five, in my opinion.
Like,
That's just me. That's
For me, I think I'll never forget. The CB five is my favorite scene out of all these five movies, right? I never forget when the guy and the little girl was under the water, and the guy was trying to save the little girl, but the little girl was frozen in fear. Then she just pointed, and then the guy turned around, and they just show the beast just looking at them. The sins back into the water. Come on, man!
I had chills.
Terrifying.
Chills when I saw it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think I want the CBs to win. It deserves to win.
just staring at it.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, all these movies, like Puss in Boots, for instance, it's a wonderful film. It did some great stuff with animation,
Oh,
the
yeah.
animation and everything like that. But if I had to rank these, that would be like number 3, in my opinion. That would be
The
like number
CBs,
3.
yeah.
It would be
That's
like
fair.
CB's first, then I would say the Marcel thing, then Puss in Boots, then Turning Red, and Pinocchio's way down there. Way down there.
And see, look, honestly, there needs to be a separate category because I believe this needs to be said. The Oscar for coolest movie villain I've seen in a long time should go to the wolf in Puss in Boots. Cause my God,
Yeah, you're right.
No, that's a
Ooh.
kid. That's a kid choice award thing. Like, you ain't finna get that for an Oscar.
him alone deserves an Oscar. That was
No.
I don't care what nobody says. He
They need
that was
to
amazing.
animate him walking up the stairs and receiving the
Yeah.
reward. And when he walks out, he's just whistling.
Yeah,
And I'm like, we're all gonna die.
yeah, we're all gonna die. It's been a fun night though.
All right, down below, you tell us what you think about these Oscar nominations. Did something get snubbed? Do you agree with our picks and everything like that? We would love to hear from you down in the comments down below. In the Australia box, I have been Shit in the Hero. That has been Flores Bloom. That has been Animus Prime. That has been Jimmy Max. That has been
What did you say?
Oh, Rage. We are Tinium, the new animation, the new element in animation, and we will see you guys later. Tinium.